All right, so good morning from Fate, and I'm just starting. Well, I'm not just starting my day, but I'm starting my day insofar as the doing the whole Tom thing, if you will, the tourist Tom the tour guide. You know, so I find myself in a place in the center of Page. And here it is going on 11 o'clock, and I haven't had breakfast yet. So I just ordered some breakfast, and they should you can see the place here. So it's a first impressions. First impressions was I arrived in Page last night, and I bypassed the city center, so to speak, and I was driving through the neighborhoods, and first impression, I thought this is just another city. And then this morning, I found my way down into the center here in Page, and I got to tell you, it's really beautiful. It is it's everything that I thought, that it was going to be. It's a gorgeous city. So I think that what I'm going to do is, I was just talking to somebody, and I'm going to do one of my walkthrough videos, and in doing so, I'm just going to walk to one end of the city here, one end of the center, and then just do a nice walk through the other side, and just kind of narrate as I go through. And I find that I like to do the walkthrough in just one shot, because then I don't have to edit. I just take my camera back to I just take the camera, upload the video of just one file and straight up to YouTube. But anyway, so that's my plan, at least. I'm gonna just do a walkthrough on Page, and kind of show you the buildings and what have you. And then I think that I'll do a separate video of a couple of the I'll do a couple videos of the more popular tourist destinations. There's a couple churches here, the Basilica. And I'll do the Basilica, and then there's another church that used to be a mosque, and I think now it's a Catholic church. So when I come into a place such as Page, what I like to do is I like to identify, what are the things people are most likely to search for on Google, and that's the stuff that I'll monetize. So I can monetize the going through the church. I'll do that as a separate video, and I'll do separate videos for the stuff that I think people are going to search for, and then I'll just do one general video of walking through the city, and that'll be a kind of like just a tour. So whenever I'm doing these videos, I'm always keeping the search engine optimization aspect in mind. So it's well, I lost my train of thought. But anyway, it really is a nice place. It looks like this place is still being built, and they're going to be bringing me my breakfast here shortly. I ordered French toast stuffed with it's French toast stuffed with ham and cheese. I've never had French toast before, stuffed French toast. So that'll be interesting. There's a concert here tonight. Called Placido Domingo. Don't know if you ever heard of him before, but Placido Domingo is playing here tonight. And that would be something definitely something to go see. Give you a nice little shot of this place here. This going live on YouTube, I can't even begin to tell you the potential that this is that this is going to have. So I can, maybe I'll step outside. I don't know if the connection will be strong enough, but you can see it's a beautiful, just really a beautiful day here. It's just a, I'm very famous too, Frida. You know, don't forget that, okay? I'm just as famous as Placido Domingo. Well, I don't know if I'm just as famous, but I'm working on it. So, anyway, all right. So with that in mind, you know, I kind of regret that I'm going to. I just have one day. I just have one day in Page, and it's. I've got about a 5-hour. Yeah, I know. I'm famous in Australia, big time. Yeah, big time. I'm a household name in Australia, but I'm almost regretting that I've just spent, you know, just allocated one day here in Page. It would have been nice to just rent a nice little apartment for 3 or 4 days here in the city center. But I've got a drive over to Pula tomorrow, and that drive is going to take me. The GPS tells me it'll take me about six hours. So it's about a 6-hour drive from here to Pula. And I got to decide whether I want to go north, first, and then go down into go north first, and then down through what's the big city in Croatia? Zagreb, I think it is. But or just try to cut across the southern part of Hungary. But anyway, so I've got Zagreb. That's what I thought. So I've got what is it? I have about a 6-hour drive, and you know, I thought about going down to. It's kind of a shame because I was thinking of going down to Dubrovnik and Split, and I've always wanted to see Dubrovnik and Split, but it's about a 7-hour drive. It's about a 7-hour drive from Pula, and I don't know that I want to allocate that amount of time because I've got work to do. Believe it or not, I got a lot of work, so I can't really justify, you know, taking 2 days out of my travels to go down to Dubrovnik and to Split. But that being said, when I get up into when I actually get up into where is it? When I get up into Krakow, you know, it'd be very easy for me to use Krakow as a base to fly out of, because Krakow's got a good airport. Krakow has a really good airport, and what I'm thinking is that I can get up into Krakow, where my partner is located. Now, for those of you that are gay, when I say my partner, okay, when I say, you know, I'm going to Krakow because that's where my partner is located, I'm not gay, okay? It's my business partner, all right? But I guess I got to make that clarification, right? I guess I got to say, you know, I got to clarify my business partner from now on. I got to stop saying my partner is in Poland. You know, I got to be careful now and always say my business partner. And you know, I'm sure there are beautiful girls in Krakow, but as my dad would say, you know, at my age, all women are beautiful. So a Chilean prisoner, a Chilean princess, are you? You're married to a Chilean prisoner. You know, for those of you that have been following me for years, you probably remember Pulpita Lorena. She was a Chilean princess. She was a Chilean goddess, a diva, I think is the word they call them. Lorena was a Chilean diva. So what I was thinking was, once I get into Krakow, I'll be able to use that as a base and just leave my luggage with my business partner in Krakow and maybe fly out for a week and go to Split or Dubrovnik and fly out for a week and go to like Lithuania and Latvia, or fly out for a week and go to I don't know, Lviv or something like that. So it's the you know, when you're traveling and you want to catch these flights, the flights are cheap enough, but until I learn out the whole baggage thing, you know, taking all this baggage with me, I've got to be conscientious of I've got to be conscientious of the travel, or the I've got to be conscientious of the what do you call it, the luggage and everything. So anyway, what else is on my mind? You know, I went to look up a hotel that had hosted me some time back, and check this hotel out. It's Schloss, S-C-H-L-O-S-S, Schloss.at. AT is the suffix for Austria, so it's Schloss.at. And that's a hotel that I'm really hoping to go to next weekend on my way back to Budapest before going to Schloss. Yeah, Schloss.at, S-C-H-L-O-S-S, Schloss. So, Frida, do you just speak German? Sprechen Sie Deutsch? This live thing, you know, the whole concept of doing, oh, what is it, the live broadcast, it's really something else. To you know, when I was doing my morning thoughts, you know, always just sitting there and doing, you know what they say about Swiss German women, don't you, Frida? Huh? Frida says she's Swiss, she speaks German and Swiss German, and you know, I'm wondering, Frida, do you know what they say about Swiss women? Come on. Anyway, the whole thing about doing the live broadcast, when I was doing the morning thoughts and everything, it's all well and good to sit there and you know, talk to a oh my gosh, what? No, I don't know what they say about Swiss women. I was wondering if you know what they say about Swiss women. I don't know. I've never dated. Well, I did date a Swiss woman once, but I don't know what they say about them. I thought maybe you would know what they say about Swiss women. But maybe Community Tours Australia knows what they say about Swiss women. So I'm just waiting for my breakfast. It should. Let's see. I'm waiting for my. I don't know. I think they'll be bringing me my my breakfast. But what else is on my mind? You know, for those of you on Facebook, for those of you on my Facebook thing, I recently he said they're very tall. I'm not Swedish. On my Facebook, I met this lady recently. Her name is Didi, D-I-D-I, and she's from Turkey. And she said that she loves to travel. And you know, oftentimes you hear this. You know, people say they love to travel, and what have you. And you know, she talks the talk and walks the walk. If you get a chance, go look at her her pictures. Just really looks like a wonderful gal. I haven't had the chance to talk to her yet. Hopefully I will. I gotta go see where my breakfast is. I think it's coming out. I don't know how you say 7. What channel? My number 7 breakfast, is it coming? French toast? Okay, thank you. Okay. I've been waiting for, I've been doing this video for 15 minutes, and I ordered my, well, probably 20 minutes ago. My orange juice and my coffee. You should see all the stares I get, you know, when I'm doing the YouTube live broadcast, when I'm talking into the camera. You know, my name is David, King David. Nina loved to talk to us about that. Nina is the best. I don't know, I kind of lost touch with Nina, but before, great. Still selling her, if she's still selling her wares. What was it that she was selling? I think she was selling soap. Was it soap or candles and jewelry? And she was selling them down at the, where was she selling those? She's selling them at Boardwalk, not far from her house, a very famous place down there in Melbourne. But God, I love Melbourne and Sydney. Between the two, between Melbourne or Sydney, that would be a yeah, St. Kilda. Thank you. Very bad connection, I know. So anyway, if I had to choose between Sydney and she is very chirpy. Yeah, she is very, very chirpy. But if I had to choose between Sydney and Melbourne, boy, that would be a tough call. You know, you're breaking up, Tom. Okay, well, it's a poor connection, so I'm going to have to finish. All right, take care.